welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Athletics. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Richie Dixon. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Carlos Sanchez leading things off and takes a strike. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Doug Karowski.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And next to hit for the Sox, Andres Velasquez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. A little bit low. 1 out, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
At first, the first baseman, Nino Almanzar.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Nino Almanzar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And starting in this one, Rene Lopez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Emil Rivera leading things off and takes a strike. Rivera with a homer in his last game. And that is out of play. That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And there's a ball. Stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now the shortstop, Lewis Winter. Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Rivera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swung on, belted. Adios, pelota. He flexes his power with that swing, his second of the year, and the A's jump in front. It's 2-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And the batter now, DeAndre McDaniel. And that one is inside ball one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. That misses the zone. 2-2. Out towards left center. Velasquez has a beat on it, and there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Gerald Kazarian.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Tommy Turnwall in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one misses, and it's 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That's in there.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1 now. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Next up for the A's, Gerald Kazarian. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now at the plate, Scotty Rockwell. Two runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this three-game series. And that drops in for a strike. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Cesar Santiago in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The A's with a 2-run blast, and it's 2-zip. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Tanner McConnell. Dixon back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Clips the corner. That's strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Just missed. Strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And up next for Chicago, Chris Christensen. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rockwell on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Ron Holder steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And it's 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Line drive, Winter. Throws to first, 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now here's the A's catcher, Jay Plaza. And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. Fastball for a strike.
Really important for the pitcher to not get proud, stay with the scouting report, and don't throw something into his swing.
He's kind of channeling Adam Dunn. Christensen sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
Richie Dixon now at the plate. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And now the center fielder, Emil Rivera, walked his first time. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Doug Kurowski. And that misses. 1-0. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That one's in there. 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 3-1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Next to hit, Gustavo Feliz.
That's the ball.
And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's to third. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now the pitcher, Rene Lopez. That one at the knees for a strike. Lopez measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. To the right side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Carlos Sanchez digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
That one's in there, and a count 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fastball for a strike at 95. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Lewis Winter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that drops in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
At the plate, DeAndre McDaniel. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he takes a strike.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
To third, McConnell. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now here is Tommy Turnwall. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Slice to right and foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Yeah, the batter now, Nino Almanzar. And a foul ball. Now 1-1. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0.
2-0.
In the dirt. A's leading by a run. And that's a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next for Chicago, Chris Christensen.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
White Sox down a run. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Velasquez under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 44.
And now the right fielder, Scotty Rockwell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses off the outside edge. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Cesar Santiago, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, pulls him off the bag. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside. And that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Rene Lopez is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. The White Sox going with a new arm, Carlos Tapia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Jay Plaza. Fly to left his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Tapia, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one outside. 2-1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Larry Denton appears to be getting loose. That one misses, and now 3-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across, coming home. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 4-1.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out. Runner at second. Dixon will hit next. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And there's a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Man at second. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Emil Rivera.
So the lineup flips over. Emil Rivera up next for the A's. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rivera launched a homer in his most recent game.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
Next offering upstairs. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. The A's looking to add another. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 5-1.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Lewis Winter. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Rivera off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Headed down the line. Christensen on the move towards the line. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 runs, 3 hits, an error, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the A's 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Dixon back to work. On the ground, right side. Turnwall takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Doug Karowski.
And next to hit for the Sox, Doug Karowski. He's already homered in this game.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. That one just misses, and that is ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Ground ball left side. Santiago sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the White Sox 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Larry Denton. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, DeAndre McDaniel. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Athletics putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's a big power threat. Tommy Turnwall. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That catches the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for the A's,
Gerald Kazarian up next for the A's.
Kazarian.
Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Turnwall leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him. Now 2 away.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And first offering is fouled off. Slider clips the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Holder makes the grab. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the A's 5 and the White Sox 1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Todd Matsumoto.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Fastball for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Carlos Sanchez. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Andres Velasquez. Velasquez, in his rookie season, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. In the air, right side. Rockwell makes the grab, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the A's 5 and the White Sox 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Esteban Salazar. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the third baseman, Cesar Santiago.
Third baseman, Cesar Santiago.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Jay Plaza up next for the A's.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
the pitcher, number 21, Richie Dixon.
So now here's the pitcher, Richie Dixon. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Christensen makes the catch, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Nino Almanzar. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One down.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Tanner McConnell.
Digging in, Tanner McConnell. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Dixon winds and deals. Swings through that one.
There's sometimes where you have to pitch to contact to keep your pitch count down, allow yourself to get deep into the ball game, and that will help him to rack up some more W's.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. The A's leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next for Chicago, Chris Christensen.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
There's a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, the right fielder,
Ron Holder getting ready to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 1.
1-1.
In the dirt. Christensen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. The White Sox lead 1. They're down 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ken Cruz.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. That just misses, and that's ball one.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. The drop third strike.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Lewis Winter. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That one a little bit high. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Dan Law getting loose out there. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
One out. Runner at second. McDaniel digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now back, first baseman, Tommy Turnwall.
And now Tommy Turnwall. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. They'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Gerald Kazarian. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Deal 1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Dixon back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one ripped, but foul.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Richie Dixon won't go any further tonight. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Barry Shipley will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Feliz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 7-1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dan Law. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Scotty Rockwell now at the plate.
Scotty Rockwell.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Cesar Santiago will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Strike 2. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Felix Cabrera up and loosening in the pen. This one popped up right side. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Jay Plaza up next for the A's. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Santiago leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And strike 2.
Okay.
The Athletics up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Darryl Nair.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1. Throw to first, safe.
He's in there, safe.
Now batting the 17th, Dino Rivera.
Here's the center fielder, Emil Rivera. Base hit and a run in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next up for the A's, Lewis Winter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, it's the A's 8 and the White Sox 1. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog. I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Bud Hampton comes into the game after about an hour-long delay, and we're all ready to get it going again. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Fought off foul. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. McDaniel makes the grab, 1 away. Andres Velasmil, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. White Sox down to their final out. And here is Nino Almanzar. 1 for 3. Check swing. Went around. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Hampton is just 1 strike away. On the ground. And foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's take this one in a blowout.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Sciambi. We'll talk to you soon.